For the first time in a long time, it snowed all day in Albuquerque.
From the foothills to downtown to the west side, it's been coming down since this morning. We've got live team coverage tonight from all over the city. We start with News 13's Cole Miller near Central and Tramway. Cole?
Jessica, Dean, all day is right. The snow is starting to stick to the streets, and out here on Tramway, we've seen quite a few tires spinning, a good blanket of snow out on the streets. The wind out here is really howling too. It is bitterly cold. Safe to say winter is back, and that has some people pretty excited.
It's coming down pretty good. I feel like it wasn't so sticky before. It was more wet. Now it's starting to stick.
Well, here's the winter she was waiting for. In northeast Albuquerque, the flakes were falling pretty steadily. We stopped by ABQ Uptown, where shoppers face the cold and snow head on. One shopper telling us she wasn't going to let the elements keep her inside. Closer to the foothills here, the winter weather was making its presence known. Plenty of flurries flying around throughout the day. We caught up with one driver out that way who says as the day went on, the snow began to change. All right, we don't have that sound right there. I tell you what, we're going to keep our eyes on this storm, and as it goes here throughout the night, if you got to be out, if you do need to go anywhere tonight, do be careful. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Cole. Now that it's dark and temperatures are dropping, expect some icy roads. Snow made it hard for drivers to see on I-25 north of Albuquerque this afternoon. It wasn't sticking to the highway, but the roads were wet. Tonight, watch out for black ice and snow-packed roads from Albuquerque heading north. Bernalillo County says if its roads get bad, its trucks are loaded with sand and salt and are ready to go out at a moment's notice.
Well, there was some big-time snowfall at the Big I today. Downtown, the heavy snow kept falling, but for the most part didn't stick. Still, people were definitely bundled up as they walked through town, and the snow continues to come down. Kayla Ayers continues our live team coverage from downtown. Kayla?
Well, the snow started coming down before lunch today, and while it really hasn't stopped, it has lightened up a whole bit. Now, in downtown Albuquerque this afternoon, people braced themselves for the cold. Some used their umbrellas to keep the wet snow off their faces, while others took shelter at a rapid ride stop. Today's snow really has been a pretty unusual occurrence so far this winter, and it looks like some statues on UNM's campus were confused by what was falling from the sky. Students, however, told us this winter weather is more than welcome.
I'm very excited. It looks really pretty on campus. I love it.
It's pretty exciting. I haven't seen snow in a long time.
Now, if those students at UNM or within the APS school district will be getting a snow day tomorrow, we still haven't heard, so stay tuned. Back to you.
All right, Kayla, the roads were slick in northwest Albuquerque, too. It's cold out there, but that's not stopping people from taking advantage of the snow. Lizzie Mitri is live near Montano and Unser. Lizzie?
Jessica, the roads are a little wet here, but clear of snow. This is where the snow is sticking, and this is really all that matters when it comes to enjoying the weather. This has been a popular spot since school let out this afternoon. Dozens of families have come here for lots of sledding and a little bit of snowball throwing. They even got enough snow to build a snowman, complete with hair made out of tumbleweed. Of course, parents say they were more than happy to bring their kids out here to enjoy the snow.
Luckily, it snowed today real nicely and it's sticking to the ground. As you can see, the kids are having a great time out here.
This is perfect for the little guys and a short drive for mom, so a win-win.
So I've been here studying the different sledding techniques, so I think it's about time I tested out myself. Back to you guys.
All right, Lizzie, looks like it's going well for you. Well, as the snow keeps piling up, how much more can you expect from this storm?
Here's Chief Meteorologist Mark Ronchetti.
Yeah,
Mark?
we need to get, Lizzie, about 3 or 4 more inches of snow right there. And we've got a chance, but take a look at what's going on in the metro. We talked about it last night. It's happening right now, and that is the dreaded snow hole, which is right over the city here. Remember, we get those east winds. They take the bands of snow, and effectively they shear apart those snow clouds, and you don't see much going down here right in the city when this happens. However, these east winds are right on the edge. They're not super strong, right around 20 miles an hour. So we've got some pretty good bands out to the west, and what we're hoping for is that these bands push in here and are able to overwhelm that east east wind to give us some more much needed moisture. But the favored areas will be the west side throughout tonight because they don't see the effects of the east winds quite as much as, say, the heights are down along the I-40 corridor do. As you get up into Rio Rancho, we're starting to see things back off there a little bit as well, but there is still plenty of moisture off to our south and west, streaming in with this weather disturbance, which is going to slide on throughout the night tonight. But we're definitely in the core and key time to accumulate snow because temperatures are dropping nicely, and as they are, that will allow the roads to become very tricky. So please get to where you need to go and get off the roads, or don't even try to get on them in the beginning because it's going to be rough here in Clovis all the way back to Fort Sumner. Nice band of snow too. Coming up, your full forecast will break this storm down and what to expect after it passes.
All right, Mark, thank you. And we want your weather pictures. All you have to do is go to reportit@krqe.com to upload them. They will be featured on our website, and some might even make it on air.